Okay, I kind of jumped the gun here. I carved the little platform, as you can see on the hat here, this little area right here. I just put a little band there. I don't think we're going to put this one up here. We might, we just have to wait and see. I made a little divot here where the lamp's going to go. And I kind of formed the bill, and in the process this came free from the glue right there, but don't worry about that, we'll fix that. So I can take these out now. Now using a older knife, I'm just going to go around here and carve off that glue. It's kind of hard stuff. That's why you shouldn't use your good knife to do this. Oh, bent that one down. It's alright, don't worry about it. Okay. Like I say, don't worry about that. We're going to fix that. Alright, now to make the lantern. This is a piece, a 1/2 inch dowel. Now what we want to do, looking at this picture here, we're going to make that lantern about that tall. Okay? Let's just draw that right on there. Draw the line, so I'm just going to scribe me a line around here. Just like that. And we're just going to carve. This dowel's a lot harder than basswood, so. It'll take a little while. But I think you can see what I'm doing. We're not going to make an exact reproduction of this thing. We're just going to indicate what it might look like. Alright, so now we draw a line here and a line here. Kind of messed up there, didn't it? And then we'll do the same thing. Just carve up here. I think you can figure out what I'm doing here, so we don't need to waste so much video time for me showing you this. So we'll come back after I get this thing roughed out. Okay, I got that carved. I went ahead and I just burnt me a couple lines around the breaks here. Let's just put this on here. See what it looks like. I think that's going to look pretty good. So now next step is to go over to the bandsaw and cut that off. Okay, this is a piece of, measure it just to make sure. 3/16 inch dowel, all right? And we're going to make this little filling cap right there, okay? So about here, I'm going to just scribe a line around there like that. Someone must be sleeping late over there across the street. That should work. Now if I can just get this off of here without it busting. This is much too small to try to cut off in the bandsaw. So I just kind of creep up on it. There we go. Okay, now we got to drill a corresponding hole. Don't ask me what size of drill this is because I couldn't tell you, but it's too big. I've marked a little spot on here for it. Do a little work on this thing. I think I'm at the bottom of the hole. Yes, I know I don't have my finger protector or my glove on. This is usually when accidents happen, you know, when you think you can get by with something. Okay, that's good for that. Now we have to drill our hole in our little reflector right there, but don't use a drill. A drill, working on something this small and that thin, has two cutting surfaces, and when it tries to grab and go through that wood, it'll just split it in two. So what I do is I use a Dremel. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I just have a burr on here, Dremel burr. Can't really see them. Well, maybe you can see the grooves in it. So I'm very gently, I'm not going to drill all the way down to the 1/8 inch thickness. I'm going to stop before I get there. That'll do it. Okay, what I'm doing now is carving this little flame nipple that's on there. And again, we're not trying to be exact, we're just creating a thing that looks like it. Alright. Okay. Now this is going to go through here into here. It's going to hold everything together. So I'm going to make this a little long here. I'm going to put on my glove.
Good idea.
Good idea. I don't know if you all remember that movie that they made about the guy who went up to Alaska and was filming lemmings. I can't remember the kid's name. Anyway, there was an Eskimo fellow, sort of a guide up there. Every time this kid would make a suggestion that was worth considering, the Eskimo would say, "Good idea." I just thought that was neat. Okay, we'll cut that off. Maybe I've cut that off too soon, I'll bet you. I'm going to get this thing done. Anyway, I'll continue doing this. We'll save video time, so you'll stop. Well, my first one was too short, so I had to make another one with a longer shaft. So anyway, then I drilled a hole through my lamp body, and then this goes in there like that. Be real gentle with this because it'll split for sure. My little lantern reflector's kind of lopsided, but that's alright. Things get bent up down in the coal mine. I drilled me a corresponding hole in here. So we put that on there like that. And there we go. We got our lamp on there, huh? What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Think it looks pretty good? Okay. Now this lamp is not going to sit down level on that bill, so I'm not worried about that. So, let's just get some super glue and lock this baby in place so it never comes out of there. Stuff off or be permanently glued. Now don't glue it to the hat yet. You certainly don't want to do that. But anyway, we're getting there. We got our head pretty well done now. Just some minor touch up on it, and we're going to do that in the next video. And we'll pick it up from there. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.